Hafaday. I'm Crystal Paco from the KUAM News Team.
And I'm Ken Quintanilla, also from Guam's news leader.
Our final honoree has been serving our island community for the last 13 years. It all started when she saw an advertisement in the local paper when she was looking for a place to enroll her daughters into theater classes.
Little did she know that over a decade later, she would be the leading lady in an organization that has helped countless young girls by empowering them to make healthy lifestyle choices, encouraging positive self-esteem with mentors and role models, all the while inspiring cultural and community pride.
Congratulations to the KUAM Care Force Selfless Service recipient, Juanita Blas from Island Girl Power.
Involved as a parent because I was interested in theater classes for my daughters and had no idea the scope of the project or anything. Got involved, started volunteering, and eventually became the director. And director in name, but you know, I think I was more like a coordinator. You kind of bring people together, showcase their talents, get to work with the girls and their families. It was great. 13 years later, we have new facilities in Moleso, and Guahan Academy has an after-school program, and in Dededo we have 4 buildings that each have its own purpose. The first building people would come across when they come to the facility in Dededo is the thrift store, and that is because we didn't just decide to have a thrift store. It's 13 years of doing rummage sales every 4 months just to keep the power and water paid. It's contributions from the community, so the thrift store was an evolution in itself. The second building is our Family Enrichment Center, and that's all about our partners, offering training, doing workshops, having a fundraiser, maybe having classes. The third building is really the heart of the program, and that's the Girls Clubhouse, and that's where we are right now. The final building is the green building, and that's the community garden and parks building. Green because it's our environmental component for our program. The community garden has 23 plots. Each plot is rented by a family, and they garden for their family. So it's food sustainability, it's promoting nutrition, it's bringing people back to nature. And then the parks projects, which right across the street in Kaiser, 26 mini parks that just need to be cleaned out. And we cleaned 3 of them over the summer. For the young girls, get involved. Find your role models. Find people that you trust. Find people that, that inspire you to be a better person. Whether, you know, maybe you don't live in Dededo and getting to Moleso is ridiculous also. You're somewhere in the middle. Find a group of people around you that you can learn from. Not everybody is going to have access to the program, but you do have a choice in who you hang out with. Friends, teachers, pick your circle so you can grow in a positive way. If it's anything that's kept me going throughout the years, it's the volunteers that have participated in Island Girl Power throughout the years. This has never been a one-person story. And it's honestly because of the wonderful people that I've been connected with throughout the years that has kept me going. Every time I think I'm just gonna give up, there's a new person that comes in or a group that signs on to support us that just gives me that energy to keep going. Because it's tough on Guam, you know. And if you want to get involved, jump on board. If you're a company that wants to sponsor, we're ripe for sponsoring. These buildings, they don't survive on love alone. So please get involved.
Congratulations, Juanita.
Congrats.
I think I'm I might need to ask you though, because I need to stay focused. KUAM did such a great job compiling 13 years of work. You guys did wonderful. So first of all, Hafa and thank you for the honor of this recognition. It's an amazing thing to have your life's passion and your life's work be recognized in the community. All of this would not be possible without the Ajuda Foundation. When you talk about supporting volunteers and encouraging out-of-the-box thinking, really, you know, just this is not how other nonprofits work, but we're going to make it work, and we're going to not just make it work, but support you in your vision, because you know, it's something that's going to change lives. And that mission of Ajuda Foundation to improve the health and wellness of Micronesia, our brothers and sisters in Micronesia, is not something 13 years ago that a lot of people were thinking about. And so Ajuda Foundation and its mission, and of course under the leadership of Carlotta Leon Guerrero, because it's her voice, and it was an article in the newspaper that moved me to take action and to get involved. And under her leadership of starting Island Girl Power, I was able to spread my wings and really realize what I was meant to do here on Guam. Being a mom on Guam is not an easy thing, but when you're moved by passion and excitement and all the wonderful people, and it makes it a little easier. I am inspired, I have been inspired, and every day I continue to be inspired by the wonderful volunteers that come and have come from Agate to teach yoga classes, or the capoeira instructor who's only here for 3 years through the Air Force, but he starts a program that has lasted 9 years. By people that take the time out, and they're not asking how much are you going to pay me, but basically, when can I get started? And it's the volunteers that have inspired me. The young girls, 7 to 14, that's the age we take care of. And maybe when you pass by Island Girl Power, you see a whole bunch of teenagers. Those are our leaders. Those are our volunteers. But our girls, 7 to 14, is where the prevention program is. And that was where the out-of-the-box thinking came from. Because the US mainland starts prevention at 9. So what are we doing starting at 7? But we saw what girls in the 2nd grade go through, of course. And of course, I would not be able to devote the time and our family resources and pulling kids to and from events, if not the support from my family. My mom, she's in here somewhere. Hey, Mom, where'd you go? Hey, Mom. And so my mom, and of course, her volunteer service is what has inspired me to get involved. And my husband and my wonderful children who are in the audience. Can you guys stand up, please? Can you guys, ladies, and Miss Veronica, and little Joseph back there. And of course, I have 5 daughters, and the little man in my life has flipped things completely upside down. But I love him. And yeah, people wonder how I juggle the schedule, but you know what? If there's a will, there's a way. And if there's transportation, we're going. We're on the road. The beautiful facilities is because of the wonderful support from GORA, from public health and mental health, and numerous partners. I mean, I could start and I could go on, and it's just over 13 years, it has been because of the community's support that we have been able to last this long. And with Island Girl Power's mission of prevention,
it's kind of hard to focus on these things. But when you talk about sexual assault, violence prevention, teen pregnancy prevention, suicide, if we don't work at prevention and preventing these issues, then how can we say that we're trying to get ahead of the situation? And yeah, for a lot of people, we're playing hula hoop and jump rope and teaching cooking classes. But you know what? That's what the girls want to do. And if we can squeeze in those prevention classes at the same time, then we're on the right track. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity to share my passion and my love for Island Girl Power. And definitely, I want to continue the work to empower, encourage, and inspire the community. Thank you.
The 2014 KUAM